In the year 2021, the fourth corporate war began, and that's when it all went to hell. I mean, it was already hell before then for most of us. But man, shit really hit the fan. The next couple of years, it just got worse, until eventually it all came to a peak between Arasaka and Militech. On August 20th, 2023, it all ended with a literal bang when a raid on the Arasaka corporate building brought the whole place crashing down, right in the middle of Night City. The nuke that went off took out the entire corporate sector, instantly killing 500,000 people and displacing thousands more. Now, 22 years later, we're finally recovering from that hellish time. But make no mistake, it's nowhere near peaches and cream out here in the red. Now, Night City is an even bigger playground for booster gangs, technocults, and all kinds of unsavory characters that wear everything from spiked leather to silk button-downs. What you do now will determine your fate in the time of the Red. It's time for you to rise up from the rubble of Night City. It's time to resist. It's time for some disorder.
Hey, follow around the birth of a soldier. When I decide if you live or die, rise up, resist disorder. Rise up, resist disorder. Nowhere to run, it's all undone. Everything burns, everything burns. I'll watch you fall down, I'll drag you face down. Everything burns, everything burns.
Right. All right, this counts for session 17. Cyberpunk Red, Resist and Disorder. Last time, there was some misadventures within a game. Get some gameception going on. And then you guys finally kind of met your goal. Or at least
She agreed to talk with us, and I dropped off a very abbreviated, tailored preview of information that I hope to go into more in detail with.
you guys have sort of not necessarily met your goal yet, but you are on your way to doing so.
I mean, this part of the plan has been completed with the goals met. Dropping off information and getting further contact, because we knew that we weren't going to be able to, convince her with one go around.
That was on what, Tuesday?
was
It's Wednesday.
That was
Y'all are technically still on the same day, so
Right.
Yeah,
right.
they
Our,
got-
our, ne- our next meeting is Friday.
Yes.
let's see, pull up. Yeah, so y'all are still on Wednesday. It's about Wednesday afternoon as you guys are finally leaving the
Is he-
Biotechnica building.
Has the radioactive wind died away?
It has.
Well, thank God for that. Otherwise, we were staying in this building.
Yeah, no, it only lasted for a few hours.
But obviously, as part of everything else, we got a bunch of photo ops, dropped off information, and got worked out details with Biotechnica for me to use, basically them as a backdrop as I have a campaign rally.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep. Let's see what else happened. You guys got to see some sights of what Biotechnica was making. Went through some Jurassic Park gates and saw a bunch of pretty plants and animals again.
Yeah, no, Biotechnica is still a megacorp, so, fuck them. But they do have some good stuff that they're doing. It's just, unfortunately, they've also got, partnerships with Militech. Yeah, that. They've got that. They've got that will haunt us on streams forever.
And you guys got to actually meet the head of Biotechnica there as well as another member of the Night City Council.
Oh yeah, so as we're getting into the car, actually, thank you for reminding me. As we're getting into the car, like I'm just gonna turn to Blitz and go like, so Blitz, I'm not mad, but I do have to ask, were you helping me in no small part because you wanted to use my political aspirations as a cudgel against a man that you dislike?
No.
I'm going to roll human perception.
Are we still there, or have we gone back?
You guys are. This is basically like as you're leaving and getting back into the van and everything like that.
Okay. So I rolled a 19 on spotting your bullshit.
No,
I
I'm not
mean-
I'm definitely not using you. I have my own goals on dealing with that bastard. You've got zero to do with it.
Okay. So just like, I know, like Hassan's just kind of looking at you and is like, okay, can I help?
You know, I really want to take care of this on my own.
All right. Last couple of questions then. What are the chances this is going to result in you getting splattered, which is foremost of my concerns, and secondary of my concerns? What are the chances of if you do get splattered, this will have repercussions for us? Mostly, I care whether or not this kills you.
Yama just kind of turns his head back, like squints.
You know, I'm a fairly smart individual. I think my chances are better than 50-50.
I mean, I've operated on worse odds.
And as far as coming back to hit y'all, I don't think that'll be much of a problem.
All right. Well,
It's a personal issue.
well, I'm rooting for you.
So Resin's been in the car and she's been silent. She takes off her mask and she's about the color of milk at this point. And
Oh,
she looks
yeah.
at Blitz and says, "You're related to him."
Yeah, that's my uncle.
You got Corpo family?
Oh no,
Did he say-
he's Night City Council. That's who he is.
That's effectively Corpo, let's be real.
I mean, the distinction, if you ask, is very prevalent. But yes, as far as you guys are concerned, it's like, tomato, tomato, right?
I mean, Yama wasn't there. He isn't actually aware. Like he's
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Oh,
that's
Uncle,
right.
Uncle Biotechnica. Yeah.
Uncle Moneybags.
Yama, right, you weren't there. Yama, no, Blitz's uncle is on the Night City Council, is chatting up the CEO of Biotechnica. Apparently, there's more history here.
All I can say is you don't want to cross him.
I'm
You know,
aware
that's
of
what
that.
everybody said- That's also what everybody said about Hawkinson, but I managed to make that work.
You haven't even shot him. You haven't even shot him a little bit. What do you mean make it work?
You didn't cross him.
No, I humiliated him in a public sphere and blackmailed him. Yeah.
He's not even dead.
That's just part of a week for him.
But he's got all his limbs too.
So do you say that you don't want to cross him out loud?
Oh, yeah, no, this is a conversation that Hassan and Blitz are having in the car where you are.
This is on the drive back.
Yeah, and I was trying to explain something, and
Yeah.
so when you say that, she's like, "I'm aware of that. I told him no, and then he killed my family."
Oh, it's that sort of fair.
Well, congratulations, he killed my family too.
And you didn't even shoot him a little
That's
bit?
just how he says hello. I think you're so special. Oh, look
For
at
you,
me,
it was the
killed
most-
my family.
For you, it was the most important day of your life. But for him, it was probably Thursday.
Like, Hassan is pinching the bridge of his nose and is like, aren't we all fucking orphans in this car? Because, like, I know I am.
You fucking orphans.
You still got your mom and dad?
I don't know.
You know what? Fair.
It's like, maybe.
So he didn't send you to come find me.
If I was looking for you and I had found you, you wouldn't be here now.
Also, from what I could tell, as I was interposing myself as you were hiding behind Robbie, Blitz, you hit it well, but You wanted to you wanted to just jump him, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I was just about to take his head off with my hands.
Why'd you stop?
There were too many other people there to stop me.
Be a significant tactical error.
Yeah, Yama. See, this is part of the conversation that I had with you earlier about like violence in like to the best possible use and not like stupid gratification that gets you killed.
Listen, I'm 1 for 2.
So 50-50. That's great.
Yeah, and my 1 is Nazis. What do you got?
Nazis, more Nazis, Night City Council.
Seems to be a theme here.
Hawkinson still got all his limbs. Jury's out.
See, there's different kinds of victory. I'm
Wouldn't be a problem if he was a corpse.
but then I also wouldn't know who's trying to kill me.
It was Nazis. We saw them. I
The
shot like
the
3.
Nazis were hired, Yama. I know you were listening.
Yeah, listening. And then he's just gonna start driving away.
Like just pinching the bridge of his nose again. I'm like, I know you're just playing dumb because you know it annoys me, but by God, does it keep working?
Anyway, as soon as I drop you off, I'm going to repair my car.
Oh yeah. So Dreamer, where are you staying at right now?
It's a good question because I'm reluctant to do the whole sleeping around with my fans again because they've caught on to that. Now, granted, they've taken a major blow recently, but
You do know your place was being watched at one point.
yeah, I imagine that hasn't stopped. So they're taking a major blow recently, but I still don't want to like put other people at risk. So I'm probably gonna find a cube hotel with the technically Robbie is my bank fund.
Yeah, I mean you're able to find one nearby. I think we calculated it's like 17 eddies a night.
And I'm probably not going to stay at the same cube hotel for longer than like a few days at a time because the same logic for why I was bouncing between fans still applies. Like the longer I stay in one place, the greater risk I have of like 10 skinheads opening my door with pipes and guns, to play a game of beat the brown person.
On the hotel, actually, the safety might rise up because, like, unless it is absolutely dirt cheap, that's an actual business. Might resent the damage to its doors and general reputation. Right? If customers are dragged kicking and screaming.
I mean,
out of the facility.
We did have to browbeat that one rent-a-cop into working with us when
But that was at a rental place. That's where poor people live.
True. For at least the next few days, I'm gonna be in a cube hotel, pretty much.
And then I guess everybody else gets dropped off wherever they're going to be dropped off. So there are cube hotels all over the city, right? Where do you want to find one at?
Morrow Rock.
Okay, there's not a cube hotel there.
What skill set would be related to social media influencing? What skill would you roll to make a post on social media looking for cube hotels who would like a free sponsorship by means of a underground music star? Essentially a music YouTuber is what you are, really. Dreamer.
Yeah.
That's
But is that something you want to broadcast?
I mean, ironically, yeah, because then it will be a known thing. They can come to start shit, but if it is a thing you are doing, you are trying to spend clout.
I think it'd be like a trading thing, like transaction.
Yeah.
The only people who would invite you would be people who would be confident enough in their security to like basically want to market that, like, if you're in a dubious situation where if you're bouncing around worried about having your head caved in at night, come to our cube hotel. Very famously didn't happen to somebody being hunted by Nazis.
Could I convince a persuasion roll?
So to find one would actually probably be a library search, and to convince them to basically let you stay there for free would be a trading role. Basically,
Well-
I use my clout for free shit.
You want me to make your library roll?
Yes, and Peter, if I could make if I could ask a question,
You may ask.
could my reputation be added as a bonus to the trading roll? Seeing as I am banking on, I am famous, so you should let me do this.
You would actually roll your reputation, and if you get above that person, you get a +2 against them. But if you roll under that person, you have a -2. That's how reputation works.
Oh, fair enough. So, all right. So Blitz got a 19 in the library.
Blitz did library search. He found you a place. You will have to beat a 13.
Okay, question. Before we get to the reputation thing, can I roll charismatic impact to soften them up?
No, does not apply to reputation. This is basically the face-off rules.
Okay.
So it is going to be it's cool plus your reputation plus D10.
Oh, plus my cool.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so? That's 1d10 plus 13.
Don't flub it.
I mean, if they're going up against the cool of a cube hotel.
Okay.
All right, you get a +2 to all your interactions with this person.
Yeah, so just like as I'm like sitting there talking with them with Robbie nearby, and it's like think of the publicity. Like you've got a person running for mayor who's obviously been dealing with, a problem with people trying to kill him. Like I know it's not an uncommon thing in Night City, but that and not to toot my own horn, but I'm fairly high profile. And think of the credibility you could get. It was just like, yeah, we provide top service, premium. We'll keep angry people with guns well away from you. I mean, think about it. Like the advertisements write themselves.
All right, make your trading roll. You got a +2 on it.
I want to clarify what I was actually talking about was like if this goes well and once we get into this place, I mostly meant doing doing a dreamer streamer.
Yeah.
Doing a live stream where Dreamer talks about the current situation, checking into this hotel, I guess making an acting role or something in order to like pitch a broad audience
Yeah.
on what a keen idea it would be to host this would-be rock and roll revolutionary as he bounces around town.
Yeah. Like that's what I was thinking as well. So could I roll acting for like further influence on this thing, Peter? As I'm putting it out like basically on the Night City internet. Because I mean, I did put out.
It'll give you if you roll high enough, I'll give you more bonuses on the trade roll.
Okay. Because I did once upon a time at the end of like session 1 roll crit on just say calling out Nazis and shit. So here we go. Does the previous bonus apply to this acting roll?
No, this is a separate thing. This is your acting
Well,
roll
I
is
crit
not
it.
directly interacting with this person.
Well, I crit it. Because I'm really good at this.
So I'll give you another +2 to your trade roll.
All right. Well, and that puts trade at somewhat respectable. What was that, Blitz?
I didn't roll that.
I don't know why it said it rolled blitz. I just rolled a thing.
I will spend 1 luck to beat this guy.
All right. Then you have convinced him to overall use your clout to advertise the Cube Hotel and everything like that for up to a week of free stay.
I'm sure I can keep convincing this person to keep letting me hang up. Unless I do need to actually leg it. But yeah, okay. Cool.
Okay. So once again, where did you end up picking?
Oh, I was figuring probably as far away from the Nazis as possible in Little Europe, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically around where you stay anyway.
Kind of, sort of, because the Glen deals with the Nazis near the old combat zone. I know we cleared them out of the Upper Marina, but you had some of them move into Westbrook, where I imagine they're dealing with the remnants of the Valentinos who are just constant low-level gang warfare over there. And then we've got Haywood, and then we've got Watson.
Mhm.
So it's like, and I know that the Haitian voodoo boys are kind of predisposed towards me. Pacifica is still like got its own gang war between the Haitian voodoo boys and the white boys with Dread's voodoo boys going on down there. And it's like, I do want to get involved in helping the Haitian voodoo boys out, but for right now, I'm just going to leave that well enough alone. Because, oh boy.
So you two, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of put you right around there.
Sounds good.
Resin, you're back at your place. And
Okay.
Yama, you go and fuck off to wherever your little campsite is.
I'm fixing my car. I'm fixing my car. Fuck that.
Okay,
Uh,
so
So
to
I
help
guess
you out with
actually,
that-
I guess that's actually still back at Resin's place then.
Yeah, to help you out with that, because like the van's the van, but like Hassan would point out, not only
we gave him the jalopy to just like piecemeal.
yeah, like you've got a jalopy that we acquisition from the Nazis for you to help repair your car, as well as all the money that we've already given you.
This is the high performance vehicle, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Like I'm sure there are certain parts from from like the jalopy that can be used here.
All right, so around 2 o'clock, I give you a call. Hey, Rex shot me an invite on a job. Anybody interested?
I mean, yeah, I don't have any more. Yeah, like I could always do with more cash, and rep's always good.
Always.
Did he give any
The
details?
fuck he is.
Like I'm just like getting that. It's like you're still
Yeah.
mad that he got you over on the car, aren't you?
And I only won't be when he fucking pays up for the rest.
You not a snowball's chance in hell. You know that, right? Yama?
Exactly.
So you're gonna be mad forever.
No.
If he doesn't watch his fucking back, I'm gonna kill him.
Well,
Please do not.
let's go meet him. He wants to meet at one of his clubs.
Please, like no. Rex is like one of the biggest thing fixers who likes us. Please do not.
I mean, Yama, he gave you an opportunity to go steal a flying car. How often do you get that opportunity?
Don't push your luck.
I got lots of luck. I can push it all I want.
Anyway, Yama, please do not threaten like one of our most powerful allies.
Whatever.
I look at Robbie and it's just like, I know he's doing this just to mess with me, but he's real good at it.
Not everybody needs to go to the meeting, so Yama, you can continue to fix your car if you wish for this.
Yeah, that is in fact his excuse for not showing up. I don't want to be here. Also, I'm fixing my car. Fuck off.
Can anybody else drive?
Technically, yes.
I mean, do you have a 10?
Let me see.
Don't you know how to drive, Blitz?
I do. I have a 10 now.
Fantastic. You're a chauffeur.
That's why I was checking.
I think the
No,
only two
I
the
have
only
a
two
six.
people who know how to drive in the entire group are Blitz and Yama. And
All right, well, I
Blitz
will go.
Blitz downloaded the information recently.
Yeah, I feel obligated to like. I think at the end of this, I'm gonna go ahead and spend the goddamn XP to gain driving. There's no in-lore reason I shouldn't be able to.
All right.
If you want to spend the points real quick, I'll let you.
All right, I've got 150. That should be sufficient.
Yeah, what is
I
you
need two, right?
need 2 points. So you need 40 points.
60. Spend 60 of that. 20.
Yeah, sorry, 60 points. 2040, yeah.
It starts at 0. So wait, so it's 20 points and then 40 points?
Well, so your base is 8 because it's a reflex based thing. So you only need 2 points in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to get a total of
60
10.
to get it to 2.
Yeah, so 60 points.
And then I will drive the van over and pick up whoever's going.
Right now, I think it looks just like you and Dreamer and, well, Robbie. Yama's fixing up his car, and I don't know if Resin is doing anything in particular. Maybe she just wants to take some time to recover a bit.
Yeah.
You have
I've
a
been
new
also very
employee to
busy.
break in.
I've been super busy for like the
We've
last
also got James, our project, Robbie threatening, intimidating, and brainwashing a Nazi into being a better person.
Who's currently working for Resin? Well, interning for Resin. But yeah. Okay. So you guys, you head over to one of the clubs that Rex hangs out with. Cool. So yeah, so you guys get there. You see Rex, his two solo bodyguards, and there's a couple other people sitting around him as well. You guys can give me a. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a streetwise check on this one.
Decent-ish at that.
What?
Oh, Robbie.
What?
Robbie, you're on the ball. Because I rolled shit.
Well, Robbie's police training kicked in, or police download training kicked in.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Whee! Dink.
For whatever reason, the facial recognition algorithm is on point.
Yep. Robbie, you look around the table. Who's sitting at the table, and your little RoboCop / Terminator vision picks up, and you see the three images come up. These three are various gang leaders. They are the leaders of Iron Sights, American Legion, and the Tiger Claws.
That's a pretty diverse group, actually.
Yeah, that's the name alone. This is a holdover from the '80s, so I have to imagine the Tiger Claws are some sort of Chinese triad.
Yeah.
More like Japanese Yakuza, but yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And like, American Legion is kind of proto 6th Street at this point.
Yeah.
So like, they're basically all like vets from the various American wars that got kind of fucked over and made their own gang.
Mhm.
Were the Iron Sights then?
They are similar. Later on, like American Legion and Iron Sights kind of end up combining together to create 6th Street.
Yeah.
You know what, boys? I think we might be the same people.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. So, like, guys, 6th Street is a major gang in 2077, which is effectively just like American vets who got fucked over and start off as a lot of gangs do, is they just protected a big region of the city and then became de facto government after a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a fairly diverse group. I imagine like you text that to us.
Well, no, this is what
Okay,
you guys you guys show up, you see them there. Yeah, Robbie, you disseminate the information however you see fit.
In the usual way, everyone, particularly I guess, Humor and Blitz is here. Receive a text on their agent with a dossier.
Yeah, just quickly scan that. Go. Oh, all right.
I was like, oh, well, yeah.
As I'll come over and he's just like, Rex, good to see you. And oh, I see you. You have guests, very important guests.
Yeah, well, I figured that you might want to be in on this.
Just to clarify, once again, Robbie is at a respectful distance and positioned himself like a turret.
Right.
Tactically optimal.
Well, now that you're here, I'll fill you in. So, recently, I'm sure you've seen some of the scream sheets that the Valentinos kind of got all but wiped out.
Yeah, I was sorry to see that. I liked them. They were good people.
Yeah. See, that kind of doesn't sit well with me because it kind of tips the balance of power we got going on here. And, yeah, Red Chrome is getting a little bit out of hand. So, we need to perform a little bit of a culling.
I get that. I'm like, I think that was, and like, I don't know how much you know, but like, obviously the Red Chrome Legion has been up my ass.
No, wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, and like, in fact, getting them off of my ass, I think, and I'll just be honest with you, getting them off of my ass, I think, is kind of what got them with kind of a big old bugbear up theirs on the Valentinos, because I asked the Valentinos to help me out a little bit to get them off my back a bit. and then they decided to go like full genocide, Nazis, right? So, yeah, I've got a hankering for making the Legion pay, not just for my own sake, but also because I like the Valentinos. I really like the Valentinos. And then they decided to fuck the Valentinos after the Valentinos helped me out.
Yeah. See, it wouldn't be too big a deal if it was just Red Chrome, but they've kind of bolstered their numbers a little bit with one of the mid-sized poser gangs, which kind of has the same ideologies, but, is a little bit different. They're called the Springtime Hitlers.
Are you fucking serious? That's both in and out of character.
That sounds pretty gay. Damn.
Yeah. If you guys want to you can give me another Streetwise check to know who these guys are if you really want to.
Just for funsies, sure. I'm not rolling well in Streetwise tonight.
Robbie, you can overhear this like automatically with your last roll. You pretty much already know who these guys are. Like, yeah, they're pretty much Red Chrome Legion, but they openly like Broadway. And they all dress up as if they were
Musicals
Hitler.
are for the Volk.
Yeah, and they all dress up like as if they were Hitler themselves.
I am going to enjoy killing all of these people. Like, I'm not going to feel bad about anything that I'm going to be party to hurting these people, to making them go away.
Yeah. However, I don't think anybody told them that, the producers was made by a Jewish guys. But,
Or, made entirely to mock the entirety of the Reich.
We are reclaiming the mockery.
Oh, God damn it, Dave. Fuck. So, yeah, Hassan just kind of, gives Rex a look after saying, are you fucking serious? It's just like...
Huge fans of Blazing Saddles. You can't make movies like that anymore.
Oh, my God.
All right. Well, we have some information on their locations if you would like to know.
Yeah.
Oh, we've already got that marked down. Hence why our other guests are here. And he introduces you to the various leaders of the gangs.
I'll shake hands with everybody who's offering hands to be shook.
Mm-hmm. The Tiger Claws leader, very well dressed, Yakuza looking type, looks at you and says, I understand you are running for mayor.
I am.
Perhaps we can do business in the future.
I'm certainly open to business, especially since, I'm just going to put this down on the table right now. I don't plan to be like a whole lot of the council has, trying to throw their weight around saying, I say this, and expecting it to be so, because I know who is effectively in charge of certain parts of the city. Under no illusions. I would like to work with you people, because I expect that'll get us all what we want, rather than me throwing whatever rent-a-cop service that I've paid off with city funds and getting a lot of people killed.
A promising proposition. We shall be in touch should your endeavors bear fruit.
Yeah, well, hope springs eternal. For right now, though, we've got a whole lot of people who haven't realized that the Third Reich lost the war.
Rex cuts in and is like, so we've already figured out most of the plan. However, we just needed one more group to go in and take care of the last place. So they pretty much already got, everybody... One group's already going to Westbrook, one group's already going... Tiger Claws are gonna take out the combat zone area because it's right next to Japantown. Iron Sights are gonna take the Haywood area, and American Legions are gonna take the ones out of Westbrook.
So we get the Watson development.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Hassan would kind of raise a hand at that point, but I'd like to make a suggestion, just as much a symbolic thing as anything else. And I put a finger, if a map's brought up, I put it down on Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Valentinos helped me out, and they paid for it. I want our group to do Westbrook.
Well, we can certainly do that, but I figured that since you have kind of a personal stake in this, you might want to go for the head of the snake, as it were.
That being Watson?
Yep, they are pretty much have an entire floor of one of the mega structures all to themselves. I believe you know the name Jackie, who leads them.
We had an enlightening conversation learning that.
fairly
Then
influential individual as well. Really able to get them all organized.
that does have my interest. But I mean, I imagine Jackie is going to be pretty well defended. My group's good, but you know, we're not large. Are we gonna have any backup from any of the other groups?
We kind of figured that your crew could take these ones out, considering it's in a fairly enclosed space, and a smaller group might be a bit better.
Ah, so stealth assassination. That's the plan. It's a good plan.
Everywhere else is going to be kind of, you know, war in the streets kind of action. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you accounted for Night City PD, any other private security corp, or God forbid Max Tech showing up?
Oh, the combat zone isn't an issue, and I made a couple calls for the other areas, and just say that tomorrow around a certain time, you know, police forces might be a little thin in there in certain areas.
Because like we've already had one run in with somebody like calling down Max Tech, you know, lying about cyber psychos. Might have heard the song that I made about it. It's a good song. So we're hoping to avoid a repeat, because those motherfuckers are crazy.
Little bit.
But no, I am absolutely interested in having like a final solution to the Red Chrome Legion.
Perfect. Now I am a bit, even though I know that this is a personal endeavor for you, I am still a businessman, and this is still a business transaction, so you and your crew will be compensated for this as well.
If we're going to be doing an assassination op, we're going to need some time to prep and set up the area. It can't be this week.
Well, we're hitting them tomorrow.
It's going to happen tomorrow.
Oh, fuck it. We're doing it tomorrow. And we'll just have to be real quick on the prep.
He hands you a little a data chip, resin, or he hands it to you, resin, and it's basically a layout of the mega structure that you'll be assaulting. Or not blitz. Sorry, I keep I look at you and I say resin, then I'll look at resin and say blitz, and I'll be like, God damn it.
Yeah, like I'm there.
Two IP for mixing you guys up again.
Yay! I'll take it. I'll never be able to spend it, but hey.
Well, I mean, 2 IP fits in well with absolutely nothing in the way this game does experience scaling.
Yup.
You know what? If I mix you guys up enough, it might stack up enough to where you actually can do something with it.
Yeah, it'll just be like I fucked up. I mixed up my player's jar. Just put order in there.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
like,
yeah.
no, it's not like I am absolutely open to that. I don't have anything else that I've got to do until the end of this week. So yeah, no, Thursday. My Thursday's open.
He gives you a time that they are going to be doing it. It's going to be later in the evening, pretty much like just before sundown.
Right. Can we get some, was it riot shields?
He said he has some that he could sell you.
Actually, I'm gonna go to turn to Rex and go like, for my own cut, could I get a bit of a preliminary spending for a better handgun?
He holds out his hands like, here, let me see it.
Yeah, I'd pull out my handgun and just so that everybody doesn't freak out, I unload it and pull the one out of the chamber so that nobody gets any ideas that I'm going to do something stupid here.
Yeah, he looks at it, he kind of like cocks the chamber back and everything like that. It's all like, oh yeah, well, this is a piece of shit. Even my Pislow brands are better than this one.
Yeah, so, you know, if I could, because basically, you know, you wouldn't be paying me any different amount of money. It's just like, you'd be taking out of the pool that you would give me towards, like, what I would give you after this job anyway to get a better gun.
He kind of like goes behind the bench that he's sitting at. You basically like, you know, hear the sounds of like a case or a chest or something like that opening up. Hear him like rummaging around, and he's like pull, and eventually he like stands back up. Here you go, and just like tosses you an average quality pistol of the same kind.
No chance! I mean, that's the thing that I've really been kind of worried about.
Yeah, welcome to the 20th century there, man.
Like,
And then
I
he
just
like
snap-
throws, and then he throws yours, the one that like you had in the pile.
You
Hey,
can't
look.
tell, but it's the resale pile.
Yeah. So how much is this taken out of the my cut?
It's negligible.
Oh,
Just
shit.
take it. I have like 200 of these.
That's real decent of you, Rex.
Well, it'd be bad if, we had this whole plan set up and then your gun jams in the middle of it and you get your head shot off.
I really can't argue with that logic. I agree with everything you just said.
And then he looks back at Blitz and says, like, if you want some shields, I got some for sale.
Fair enough. We could use 2.
Honestly, if we're going to be going in the situation that I think we're going to be going into, I want one also. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's got enough to equip everybody if you want to buy them.
Can I take that out of my cut ahead of time, or do I need to pay for it?
He would rather you pay for it because there's no guarantee you're going to come out alive.
Fair enough.
All right, Robbie, I'm gonna dip into our mutual funds and put down like 100 for a shield. I know they're disposable, but like they help because I am squishy relative to so many other people in this group.
I believe they're 100 eddies apiece.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm only gonna buy one.
If anybody would like to put in money ahead of time to basically reimburse any of these guys, you can knock off 100 eddies for a shield.
Yeah, and I need to change on my sheet that my gun is now average quality.
Mm-hmm. Does Yama or Resin want a new shield?
Yama might be in the market for a sniper rifle after figuring this car shit out, but I don't think he's really like in position to negotiate right now.
Yeah, well, I'm basically saying that if you want to slam 100 eddies down real quick to get a temporary 10 hit points for the upcoming battle, you can go ahead and do so.
Oh, I won't have the hands free. Shotgun.
That's right. So just to be clear, Peter, like he just chucked my 4 heavy pistol in a pile, so I just delete that from the sheet, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic.
Is that under weapons?
The shields?
Okay.
Yeah, bulletproof shields under armor.
Like I'm not bothering to put mine on my sheet because like it's going to break in either the first or second round of combat.
Yeah. Just make sure you at least note it in your monies.
Just round of drinks, I guess, and just like raising it to everybody. It's like pleasure to work with you on this endeavor, and I hope to work with the rest of you more. I think that you all have ultimately the best interests of your respective territories in mind. And I want to be a caretaker for the betterment of Night City. So, you are people that I'm going to need to work with, now and going forward.
I mean, like, I hope Dreamer is aware that the Yakuza are also fascist.
I know he knows.
Yeah, but they're not normally out to just kill everyone.
I'm mostly speaking
I see what
with
you
like
did
the
there.
guys who will become Sixth Street. The Tiger Claws are just kind of there, but it's like I'm addressing the group. But no,
The Tiger
like,
Claws were also the
well,
only people that posed anything to you.
Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like opening something for like the other two groups.
Yeah. Yeah, because like Red Chrome Legion is actually recruited out of both of these groups. Basically the ones that are kind of like, yeah, they might have been like patriots, but they also are, racist. And so they kind of like, in a way, like Red Chrome Legion is getting rid of their bad apples. But at the same time, a lot of them still came out of these two gangs.
I'm still going to need to work with these people. So.
All right. So, unless you guys got anything else that you want to do in the immediate,
Fix car.
I meant with Rex.
Fuck.
God. No, I'm fine. Like I managed to charm like an actually decent-ish gun for free. I'm taking that as a win.
It was literally like a 50 eddy difference.
Yeah, but it's 50 eddies that I just convinced him to effectively give me.
Okay. So Yama, what does it take to fix your car?
If it's destroyed, DV17. If not,
It's not destroyed.
13.
You have like 3 hit points left on that thing.
Right. Yeah, I know you're sub 10. So how long does it take?
Let me go actually check the pages. I do not remember the answer to that question.
We can give Yama the good news. Killing more Nazis.
Listen, all that matters is that Yama was in fact so right that even Rex agrees with him. Checkmate, got him again.
I mean,
half the city agrees with you.
Hassan's point still stands that we needed to know where they were.
Listen, blindly killing Nazis, clearly the correct answer. Look, everybody is doing it.
God, fucking.
He's got a point.
By virtue of being reserved up to this point, actually, I might as well say this in case. By virtue of being reserved up to this point, we have acquired a significant tactical advantage to a lone vigilante effort.
Thank you, Robbie. You brought up, dude. You put succinctly everything I was trying to say.
No, he didn't. He's just smarter than you.
No, seriously, that's the crux of everything that I was trying to tell you before. You just tuned me out
Yeah, because he's smarter than you. Why would I listen to you when I can listen to him?
because you like me.
Don't push it.
All right, I'm going to do some research on this building that we're going into.
So basically, well, I don't know if you've played the Cyberpunk game or how many people have actually played the Cyberpunk game or even looked at it. But if you haven't, another reference is think about the movie Dread, the Carl Urban movie.
Yep.
The building that they go into.
It's that.
Okay.
Yeah, you are going into one of those.
Okay.
God, I fucking
Is
love
it the layout of it too? Big central open area and then just floor after floor after floor?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
God, I love that fucking movie.
That was much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it is a really good movie.
It deserved
Okay, finally.
It deserved it.
Single day.
Single day?
Single day.
Okay. Yeah, you've actually got the time to do that. Because it's still like afternoon for you guys right now. And the job's not going off until tomorrow evening.
Is there any other buildings of that height in the area?
They are under construction. This is the only one that's completed.
That's not a no though.
They're under construction. How high is their construction?
I assume you're looking for one that puts you on the same floor as all these guys, right?
Doesn't have to be.
Well, that is high enough to get you around that area.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for?
Well, that would be nice. But if they're sufficiently tall and they have a crane on top, I can work with that too.
Yes, if you are looking for a construction crane, yes, there are those within the area.
Okay, so we have a way in from the roof if necessary, and maybe a way out from if necessary.
Oh wait, Blitz, can you check something for me?
I don't know, man. That might take all day. What do you got?
You were looking up buildings and you were looking up cranes. Can you find if any of those cranes have a wrecking ball?
None of them have a wrecking ball on them.
Yeah.
Don't
Wait, ruin my fun.
Their construction?
Yeah.
I mean,
Construction sites, not demolition.
it's not demolitions, but I mean, if there's enough material around, you can have it pick up something heavy and swing it into the building anyway.
I mean, it'd be a pretty good opener just if we figure out what room they're in and just go like, and fuck that place.
They've got an entire floor to themselves, basically.
Cool, that we can't miss.
It is like it's like the 52nd floor.
All right, 52nd floor.
Throw out arbitrary number.
Cool. Let's throw like let's throw a pallet of bricks at it.
I was thinking just maybe a couple of steel girders to punch in a hole.
I mean, that will require you guys to infiltrate the construction zone.
Oh yeah, that probably shouldn't be too difficult. But what skill do you need to operate heavy machinery like that?
Let me see. Let me see.
What's the skill for being forklift certified?
I'm gonna say land vehicle tech.
Okay,
Land vehicle tech.
so Yama should be the one operating the crane.
I'm assuming
Forklift certified.
he's a land vehicle tech. Okay, excellent.
So like I imagine it's just like at some point after we kind of like make our basic plan, we go approach Yama as he's fixing up his car and go like, Yama, do you want to throw steel beams at Nazis?
You're gonna need to source something pretty big for that shit.
How about a construction crane?
You have one.
We will.
All right.
Director Hassan, please verify. Desire to cause significant damage to an arcology structure in order to eliminate our targets, resulting in billions of dollars of unrecoupable damages, almost certainly greatly offending any number of city officials and private businesses, not the least of which being the owner of Sarcology, as well as residents on multiple floors above and below the target area.
I assumed you didn't care.
Analysis indicates this would significantly harm your chances in the upcoming election.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, no. Mostly I was running on my anger of these fucks for everything that they've done to people who I care about. But yeah, no, you're right, Robbie, you're right. Let's scrap that plan.
All right.
You should go buy a grenade or something.
So we going in the front door, or we coming in from the top?
Top probably better. That it's less expected. We can still use the cranes to infiltrate.
So you're saying what we're actually going to do is we're going to go steal a flying car?
No.
What do you mean no?
Oh, he just means no, he's not gonna go steal a flying car. That's what he's saying. Totally. That's totally what he's saying.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, oh yeah, no, I get it, yeah, it's fine. I'll do it for you. Call it gratis, but I get to keep the car.
What? No, we're just going to use the cranes to infiltrate.
What? Flying cars are way faster. Besides, you ever try to fucking maneuver a crane through traffic? Shit sucks.
So the buildings are right next to each other, Yama.
Ugh, fucking killjoy.
I mean, we could just take the elevator up to like the 54th floor and then walk down the stairs.
We could steal a flying car, go in from the ceiling,
and then take the elevator down to the 54th floor.
You know what? We're overthinking this, and Robbie, thank you for acting as my conscience in this matter. We're
You used to be cool, Robbie.
I mean, I didn't think it would cause that much damage. I was just going to put a hole in the window so we could get in.
steel beam's pretty big.
Yeah, but Robbie was saying millions of dollars worth of damage is like, yeah, like one window pane. Maybe
And everything is like millions of bucks worth of damage. You ever seen what insurance does these days? You break
I
like
think I'm gonna
3
hold on.
windows and 4 legs, and suddenly it's
What I need to
20 million
roll-
bucks.
What would I need to roll to like run like a 3D simulation of what would happen if you thought a multi-ton steel beam with enough force to break the reinforced windows on the side of an arcology megastructure? Like,
I mean, it's
can't
like
believe this has to be explained, but it would definitely go through the floor and/or ceiling. Like it wouldn't stop at the window.
It
like-
doesn't leave the end of the crane.
Right, but he's saying it would swing through the building, not just a window.
I also want to know the answer to this question, because if Robbie starts showing that, Yama is going to sit down to watch the cool movie.
Depends on whether you poke it or swing it like a baseball bat. If you poke it, it's going to do a whole lot less. If you swing it like a baseball bat, yeah, that'll wreck a bunch of shit.
What do you think Yama's going to do in this situation?
Oh, yeah, you're right, Robbie. Never mind.
Just like we all thought about it for a moment after Robbie said it, and then thought about Yama and decided,
Yeah,
nah.
Robbie's right.
Robbie's right yet again.
Like Hassan was letting his honest to God at this point hatred for the Red Chrome Legion and the cool idea get to his head, but now he's had a moment to think and it's like, nah.
All right.
See,
so,
you were in like rocker boy mode, right? You know, putting on the show and everything like that, and not Mayor Hassan mode of oh right, I have to
Robbie
actually
wasn't
care
telling
about
you
these.
No, he was just giving you a full, like making sure.
He was
right.
he was being a good mayoral advisor.
We need to talk to James real quick and find out if he knows how many people are there. If he doesn't, that's
Could
fine.
be part of the thing that he like gave it. Like we gave us a map of the floor, and it should give like an estimation of like how many people
Yeah.
they think are there.
Yeah, because they own the entire they own the entire 52nd floor, which
Actually,
okay.
one useful piece of information. I don't know if it'd be a library check or streetwise or what. Is there any way Blitz can see if he knows a guy who knows a guy who lives in that arcology, who might be pretty sick of Mama's shit? Because if they have control of one floor, they might be trying to press their influence on other floors, who might not be down with that. So like, if we can get an in with somebody who would think it's just peachy if everybody living on that floor died one day, we might have some easy ins into the building and onto that floor. I don't suppose we have quite enough money between us, but somebody might be like a combination of hatred and financial compensation. We could probably like there might be somebody on a above or below floor who might be willing to have their have a hole cut in their ceiling or floor temporarily.
Or just buzz us in as guests.
Yeah.
And if anybody asks, oh, they said they were going out for some air. I don't know what happened.
I mean, the mega structures themselves are actually pretty open because they have, you know, stores and stuff like that and everything like that. So people kind of come and go as they please. So getting into the building isn't going to be hard.
How hard would it be to fuck with the ventilation on a floor?
That would probably take messing with the actual system, which would take Blitz's unique set of skills.
Either that or just like destroy the air conditioning units, which I don't think you really want to do.
Yeah, I'm more talking about remotely.
Specific floor, like it would like imagine there's like whole rooms like an infrastructure dedicated to the like air conditioning proper, but like
yeah, I mean like you could do these things, right? I mean, it was just gonna take you being at the building to do so.
Yeah, but like I get, but I think Robbie's got a pretty good idea in that like if we can fuck with their atmosphere a bit, we might be able to make the fight easier for us just by sheer dint of the fact that like if we do it early enough and have them stew in their own sweat for a bit, they'll be exhausted and we won't be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like the two options that spring immediately to mind: set it up so that like the whole floor is blasted with tear gas or some such. Or well before we do the attack, see to it that like they get oxygen flowing in and more of the other stuff, so that they're all woozy and like But by the time that we attack, they may only just be starting to notice that they have the bends.
Yeah, I like this plan.
We're gonna need gas masks.
We got money.
We'll need gas masks if we fill their air with something deeply unpleasant. But if we're just slowly strangling them by replacing their seeing to it that the carbon monoxide stays and the oxygen isn't replaced.
No,
the buildings aren't like sealed like that. Like they still filter like outside air and everything like that. So they're not like sealed.
There's a big open draftway in the middle, so anything we do might flow out.
Yeah, I think tear gas is probably the better option because that will dissipate in the big open hole but fill the rooms up.
Like we want to tear gas half the building?
Or would it stay mostly on the floor and when it leaves those rooms it dissipates?
Okay, let's just look at the plans of the building and see like how the ventilation works and if it's possible to like close the shaft so that like air just isn't circulated on that floor, or alternatively, like if it's possible to like just cause the vents on that floor to vent some sort of awful.
You guys give me a combination of tactics and basic tech.
Okay, I'll take basic tech.
I'll take tactics.
All right, so one of you should roll first. And if you fuck up, the other person can pull you out of the fryer, because that's just how this game system wants to work.
Well, these aren't complementary rules. These are required rules for both. So.
Oh, okay, then never mind then. Forget everything I just said. Jesus Christ.
All right, so yeah, Blitz, you're looking at the structure of the place. Yeah, no, you can totally see where like certain areas might you might be able to like just cut off ventilation to make sure stuff either does not go in or out of certain areas. It's kind of like, part of it's like fire suppression system so that smoke doesn't leak out to the whole thing through the ventilation system. Robbie, you're able to kind of like point out, so like if we shut off the ventilation from here, here, and here, and then insert foreign substance into this area here. So yeah, the combination of the two, you were able to get that kind of feasible plan.
All right, how much do we need, and where do we get it from? I imagine Regin might have a supply of something we might need.
Also, what's the ideal something we could put in there?
Well, I mean, like, it could be tear gas, it could be, something of the like, just it depends on what approach you want to go with it. If you just want to do like straight smoke.
Tear gas, and like according to the rules, this is very short. Like, really, if we could like poison them with some sort of nasty hallucinogen and hopefully get them to shoot each other before we start panicking, freaking out, buying out before we get in.
You
Resin,
could
you make a psychotic.
An airborne
Aerosols, psychedelic.
Yeah.
Probably.
A lot of it.
Yeah, because we're going to make the Nazis trip out before we start shooting them.
Actually, here's a better question. From Resin's knowledge, what is the best aerosolized substance we can use to poison an entire floor of people before we run in and start shooting them?
And stuff that
your
won't,
medical from your medical expertise.
stuff that won't kill them.
Because we don't
Why
want
is-
killing other people on other floors.
Because we don't want it getting in if it gets out and kills other people by accident.
Yeah, because like we want it to be relatively contained.
I assume you don't want it to kill you either.
Oh, I assume they're going to go in with gas masks.
Oh no, we're going to be going in with like facial protection. Like we ain't breathing this shit.
Well, let's see. You want something that'll make them hallucinate, or
No,
do you want?
we just want the nastiest thing you can think of to fill an atmosphere with.
Yeah, we effectively want their ability to focus on fighting to be hampered because
Besides, I guess just. I mean,
Well, yeah. Hey, let's see. You don't want something that'll kill them. You don't want a hallucinogen.
no, like a hallucinogen is on the table. I'm just opening the door. Like it could be anything as long as it's horrible.
I mean,
broadly, what's the worst thing you can think to replace an atmosphere with?
straight up nitrogen, because that'll just murk anyone who's in the room, but it'll dissipate fast enough that it won't kill anybody else.
How long will it be out?
Well, it takes about 3 minutes to kill a person because lack of oxygen. And then it dissipates relatively quickly after that once the door is open to let it escape because it's heavier than air.
So it won't kill a bunch of people if it goes out in the big open middle area.
No.
And if
But,
it's and
getting-
through cracks in the floor to get through the ceilings of people in the floor below.
But getting that much nitrogen is going to be a bitch.
What do you think of that's cheap, but like would suffuse an atmosphere and make everybody on that floor horribly sick?
I mean, there's
and-
always nitrous that'll make them kind of loopy.
We're mostly looking to reduce their overall combat effectiveness.
Yeah.
Like again, that's nitrous.
So okay, so nitrous is relatively cheap and it'll fuck with them.
Yeah, it'll make their reaction time slower. Their brains will be moving faster, but their bodies won't react as quickly, and they won't really remember what's going on all that well if they do survive it.
Disoriented and their reactions will be fucked up.
Yeah,
Sounds like you want blue glass.
yeah. I mean, it's what I use on y'all when I'm doing your cyber, messing around with your cyber bits.
It's really addictive. How much?
Okay, the last
Nitrous
one
maybe we
need-
can get from an auto supplier.
Oh no, blue glass is like street drugs. I mean, you find it probably looking for a lot of it. So like, I don't know if you can just like hit up a street dealer for it, but
I use nitrous all the time.
Right, but like you have like a finite amount of it.
To an extent, yes. I'd have to go to one of
Also,
my
like,
dealers.
I don't think we want blue glass because that's for however much damage
too
the
expensive.
intended effect causes. We're not looking for medical quality. we we're perfectly fine with like yeah, no. I think the stuff we want we can get from an auto supplier. Like an underground auto supplier, but like
Nitrous oxide is just nitrogen and oxygen mixed together at a certain specific volume.
oh well, what Yama is suggesting is a street drug that occasionally causes you to flash out.
Yeah, we
I
need to
know,
get
like
Oh, it's 20
Hideously
it's 20
influenced.
eddies per dose.
Yeah, no, that we need to be able to get this in bulk.
Right. But it'd be like, how many people do you think you're going basically how many people do you think you're going to have to affect by it? Multiply it by that, and then that would probably be the cost.
Well, how many people can live on one of these floors? Because we do have the plans.
could we get it at half or a quarter price? Because we're getting like stuff that is 100%.
That would
not fit
require
human
haggling.
consumption.
I can haggle.
Now we're looking for the cheap shit, like this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not-
We can haggle it down. Like this is an option.
Okay.
It's probably like 5 people could live in in each one of the units.
How many units are there on the floor?
Roughly like 10 units.
So 50 people.
50 people. So we need
Absolute max, assuming we're taking this at street price, is right around 1,000.
5 is 100. Yep. 1,450.
Well, let's see if we can haggle it down. But yeah, okay, that could work. That could work.
How much for the nitrous?
That I don't think that has like a book value. So Peter, how much for like enough nitrous to fuck over 50 people?
Basically, the problem the problem that you guys are always going to face is like, the getting a bulk amount of it, right? It is probably going to cost you about the same to get enough nitrous containers to actually seep into the area. It is probably going to take you about the same.
Okay. Now, which one is more concealable?
Well, the nitrous comes in very large tanks.
Yeah, but they look like scuba tanks, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you would be like hauling 10 of those, maybe 20 of those.
I mean, if you're depending on how big the area is, the square footage. I mean, one leaking tank can affect up to like 10 people in a dentist's office. I speak from experience.
Woof.
Yeah, it's fun. When your dentist goes, wait, this is not good.
Damn.
But yeah,
Alright.
it's basically going to cost you guys about 1,000 eddies to get enough whatever material that you want to do to have this
Yeah.
sort of effect.
But yeah, but for the nitrous, considering what Stephanie just said, would that like to fill up an entire dentist's office, like
That'd be the
That's
equivalent of
easy.
filling up one of these apartment rooms.
okay.
Yeah, it will fill up one room.
So 10 canisters of the nitrous.
Oh, hey, blue glass was originally developed as a weapon. No wonder it's so good at specifically this.
Chances are good it's going to be like 10 canisters of blue glass as well, honestly, since we'd have to get them in like big containers that were leaking into the air.
Also, finding that much of whatever you're going to be needing as well. So
I mean, the nitrous is probably going to be we go to like whatever like supplier for this shit that Stephanie like gets it from and just plop down a bunch of money and say we need 10 canisters.
Listen, if
Yeah.
they're selling drugs to
mean-
River Doc, they're probably dealing
I
blue
mean,
given
glass
the
too.
given the setting, like
We should be able to get both from the same person. Yeah.
Right, but
Well-
it's one of those things where it's like I said, finding anything that's like 100 eddies or less, cool. You can get that on the corner. Finding anything above that is gonna actually take,
What is
contacts,
the-
connections, and everything like that. So it depends
what
on
is
what
the
you want to
effect
get.
of blue glass?
So last 4 hours for the duration of the primary effect. You hallucinate swirls and vibrant colors in short, powerful bursts. You lose your ability to do an action on a turn while in this state. Secondary effect. If user wasn't already addicted to blue glass, they are now. This is if you don't pass a DV15 resist drugs and torture thing. While addicted, you occasionally flash out, hallucinating a short, powerful burst, and you lose your ability to do an action on a turn while in this state. So basically, you lose the ability to take actions.
Cool. We're sure that these are all adults in this apartment complex thingy, right?
I mean, on the floor that we're aiming for, yes.
Cool.
Oh, so you are assuming that much. Nobody has been there to actually physically check and be like, yes, there are no children on this floor.
Well,
But-
oh, I
remember,
mean,
remember for
you-
context, Yamaraja is a bad person.
Yes,
storming in here to do an awful lot of shooting.
yes,
I think we're well past the point of
yeah.
if
So
there are
I
any
mean,
children on this floor, we're probably going to accidentally kill them anyway.
yeah. So I mean, it is a mega structure. There are families that live in the building.
We're just hoping that on the floor that, where the fucking Nazi gang is, that there won't be families. Because,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
why I prefer the nitrous oxide.
All
Yeah.
right.
The story with the blue glass is that it'll seep down and then affect people in the lower units who don't really need to be addicted to shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go with nitrous then. And our connection to get that would be your supplier, Stephanie, for whom we just dropped out a bunch of money and say to give us a fuck ton.
Yeah, because I assume blue glass was developed from something like nitrous.
Yeah.
I keep assuming that Yamaraja might have an in because, nitrous tanks on on high performance cars.
They
Yeah, but those
Yeah,
are
well,
tiny. Those are tiny
probably
compared to
both.
it.
No, yeah, he can get if you're looking for a can of nitrous, yeah, sure, you can go grab you some real quick. In fact, he's probably got a can or two spare at the campsite just in case he's got to do a replacement real quick. It's just one can.
Yeah. Stephanie's medical supplier is probably going to have them in the sized containers that we're going to need.
All right, so who's forking over what for that?
So, Resin, go ahead and give me a trade roll because you normally don't order this much at once, and so they're probably thinking something's up, and
Yeah,
they
go
might
ahead.
try to gouge you a little bit.
Would it be possible for me to assist in some way?
I don't know how.
Yeah, don't scare my suppliers.
Giving
Come on.
Resin advice on how to haggle.
Yeah, I actually have the skill. That's what I'm asking. This is not.
I mean, she
I
has the
have
skill
told
too.
Oh, okay.
And I think our skills are the same.
Yama's actually 2 points higher than you, but honestly, with him doing it, it would probably end up being a penalty on him as opposed to you. So it probably ended up,
Circumstantially more difficult because it's him. Well, because of his background while he is talking.
Yeah, whereas I already have a rapport with these guys. I'm in my
Mhm.
car, so will you click the
Sure.
the fire button?
All right. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and
Voice
roll
text
theirs
chat.
first so that we can see what it is going to be against. All right. So this is them.
Ooh.
Okay. That means I need to roll another one.
Well, they rolled very well.
All right. So they rolled a total of a 29. They exploded. You do have luck though, so that might help you out depending on what you roll on this.
I highly doubt that's gonna help me out against a 29. Fuck.
So you rolled a 19.
Yeah, the highest I can get is a 25 if I spend all of my luck.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, it's fine. We can fork over money.
So they are going to charge you 1,500 eddies for this.
For 10 canisters?
For the amount in which you are requiring, yes. Again, they think something's up, so they are going to try to get a little bit more money out of you for suspicious activity. They'll sell it to you. They're gonna take a bit more.
Before we commit to, okay, I guess this is our only in to get a supply.
Yeah. Do we have enough for all that
Collectively, yes.
without draining all of my money?
Like I said, collectively, yes.
Yeah, which means the majority is coming out of my coffers.
If I was willing to drain my own pockets, I could cover all but 80 of this. Like it's not we can deal. Okay, it sucks, but we can deal.
You could split it between 4 people. Dreamer's the only one who doesn't actually have money. He has the Robbie savings account, but he does not have actual money.
1,500 divided by 4.
Yeah, let's calculate that out real quick.
She'll grumble a bit, but I mean, this is the best they're gonna get.
Yeah, so that's 375 eddies between 4 people.
Sure, you cool with that, Dave?
Resin, D, like again, I'm a little bit like extra flush from the thing that happened last session, so like
Yama and Resin have about
this.
Yama and Resin you guys have about the same amount of money. You're literally
okay.
20 eddies difference.
Would spending the 2 love to make it a 21 drop it by anything?
No. This is basically a you beat them or you don't.
Yeah, and they exploded.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I mean, we don't really have much of a choice. I guess we'll fork it over. And she'll grumble a bunch about it, but I mean, it's that or poison a whole bunch of people that don't need it. So.
Yeah. So if you want to go between 4, it's 375.
All right.
If Yama and Resin just want to split it down the middle with them, it would be 750 each, and then everybody would pretty much be at the same point of money. If you all wanted to do it that way. So it depends on how you want. Depends how you want to break it up.
Doesn't matter that much to me. But we're gonna have to. We are getting paid for clearing these assholes out, right?
Yeah.
Good.
We are getting paid. We are getting paid for dealing with the Legion.
Plus, we take all their stuff.
That too.
That's true.
Their stuff includes their organs.
It does.
And their cyber stuff.
That too.
Fine.
Like I'm sure Jackie's loaded with cyberware. Fucking.
You are technically anesthetizing a number of surgery patients.
Wait, you mean you're not? Wait, you mean we're not going to crucify Jackie?
Jackie might have things we want to take out of their body.
I mean, you might be able to crucify what's left of him.
Not the same if you don't. It's not the same if they're not like screaming.
I mean, that assumes we don't like throw him off the 52nd floor with the hay of it.
I was gonna parade him through the combat zone a little bit, then drag him behind the car for the finish. This is classic. This is 101. Fun for the whole family.
All right, so it looks like you guys are gonna split it evenly. So Blitz, take 375 off of your monies.
Yeah, like that. As Yama's saying this, like Asan will just like, no, Yama's right. Like this is like this is a punishment that like just happens in, a bunch of the various nomad clans for people who've like done unforgivable sins.
Hey man, if he was people, we might let him start running.
Like
start him on his feet. Maybe he can keep up for a few steps. Like maybe even survive if we drag him across soft enough sand.
Yeah, you might have heard Robbie talking about it a few days ago. It's called the penitence walk, where it's just like it's a bit of a joke because you're not really walking; you're being dragged behind a car for several miles.
Yeah, if people really like you, they drive slow.
I mean, that's if we're doing the soft version of it, where like we expect them to learn their lesson. Most of the time, it's just an execution, though.
If you happen to have skin by the end of it, well,
hopefully he doesn't have rollerblades in his feet.
Well, he's not getting a penitence walk. He's getting a bullet to the brain, and we're taking all of his stuff.
Okay, so you guys are able to get the nitrous.
How much would like say rebreathers cost?
Gas masks are an actual item that you can get.
Because we will need those.
Yep. If you have the nose filter cyberware, it acts as the same thing. Anti-smog breathing mask, 20 eddies.
Oh wait, is that it? I
Yep.
already have one of those.
Yeah, if you got the nose filter, then you're good. Otherwise, it's just like, yeah, no, let's just fork out some petty cash and get some breathable air.
Oh no, I was talking about the mask. I thought that like maybe the anti-smog wasn't good enough. You had to use like a different one.
Nope, anti-smog
that's-
mask is all you need.
Okay, yeah, and
Just like
I'm set.
We're just all we need to do is not breathe in the same air that they're breathing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Also,
and
remember,
nitrous works so slowly. I mean, it works relatively quickly, but it's so unnoticeable that they won't even know what's going on.
yeah, but at that point, like at the point we're going to be coming in, the air is going to be so saturated, might as well not risk it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it's what I mean is it's very subtle, so they won't be alert that something's happening.
Oh yeah, no, we'll be coming in like an hour after we start flooding it into their air.
Oh no, that's not like you said 3 minutes is about 3 minutes is the time, right? We wait 5 if that.
Yeah, no,
we
it
wait
takes
like
effect
2
very quickly.
and go in.
Yep.
Yeah, within 5 minutes, they'll be heavily affected by it.
Yeah. I am gonna have them roll, resist drugs and torture, to see if they like last longer and, see if they know what's going on. Basically, I'm gonna be rolling to see if there's going to be a fight. That is what I'm gonna be rolling for.
Fair, because like if they fuck up bad enough, we're just going to be walking into a room full of unconscious people.
I'm pretty sure some of them are gonna have some cyberware.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a question the GM definitely knows the answer to.
Yeah, but like,
And I mean, they won't be unconscious. They'll be semi-conscious.
Yeah, but that means they won't be able to fight, which is
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, we'll get into the building. We'll close off particular air vents, and then we'll flood that floor with, happy gas.
Let's see. Drugs.
Have you know room is going round merry-go-round around schools wheels on the school bus
Blam.
just round.
Blam. Blam. You're done.
Hey, Hans, why does it smell like my garden?
So there's 3 levels to drugs. There's mild, which is, like alcohol, which is an inebriation effect. Strong, which is sodium pentanol, which is a suggestibility effect, which I think nitrous probably falls under. And then there's deadly, which this is not.
But yeah, no, because we decided that we did not want to run the risk of accidentally poisoning multiple.
Yep. All right. So the DVs, the DV is 13 on this of resist drugs and torture.
Ew. It's low.
On the upshot, it is resist is a skill.
All right. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna go to the restroom right quick, so I'll just see the results afterwards.
Promising.
One guy.
Here, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Most of these guys need a +4. Okay, so most of these guys need to roll over
like 9+.
Yeah,
9+.
Most of these guys need to roll a 9+. So
just chuck a bunch of I-10 all at once.
Yep. I'm gonna actually count up all these guys real quick.
Alright, I'm back, and wow, most of these guys sucked. That's what?
Let's see. Okay, cool.
Why do we roll 40 d10?
Because so basically everybody, like all these guys basically need to roll like a 9 or better. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 14 of these guys are going to be
Oh, there's another row. Okay.
Yeah. So about 14 of these guys are going to be lucid enough to actually act.
You know what? When we were starting at a number,
are they still disabled slightly, at least?
They will have penalties. They will have penalties, but they will be able to fight.
Cool.
Okay. Considering we were starting at about 50, dropping that down to 14 is a victory. Like this was good. We did good.
Let me do a quick percentage calculation real quick. All right, so roughly 40% of them are going to be active. So when you guys come across an enemy, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a d10, and if it rolls under a 4, they're inebriated, or at least one of sorry, if it rolls above a 4, at least one of those guys is inebriated, and then I'll go back and forth and whatnot. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm just going to. I'm just actually going to grab a bunch of these guys and label them out.
Good plan, Dave. This worked out pretty well.
I mean, I figured you guys would end up doing something like this, so I didn't have any qualms about loading up the map with enemies.
Man, would have been egg on your face if we decided, yeah, we could just take 50 guys and charge upward.
I mean,
In
I
that
figured.
case, it-
I figured like Blitz was gonna do some like net running stuff, and then you guys would do some other type of things to basically kind of like quell the numbers to make it more in your favor. So that's kind of what I figured. You guys aren't collectively stupid enough to just go in guns blazing.
Listen, even like Yama's suggestion, while it definitely would have been terrorism, was going to involve softening these people up first.
I'm gonna say it's not hard for you guys to get into the building and get where you need to go. Well, actually, before this thing actually kicks off, I need a basic tech roll to get all the stuff hooked up.
I've got a really good basic tech.
Well, I figured it'd be you or Blitz to do it. So
I've got a 14. I think.
All right, and I'll let you roll because I got a 13.
I'm pretty sure I have a 14. Can you check for me?
Checking basic tech. You have a 12.
12.
Well, I guess
So-
I'm rolling.
Yeah, so Blitz has the one better.
Come on,
Then
no.
I will support him in this because it is medical stuff.
Mm-hmm. Also, so Blitz, since whoever is going to go set it up, give me a stealth roll on top of that.
Okie doke. Stealth. Pacha.
21's pretty good.
21.
Stealth.
All right. Let me see, Mr. Security Officer, because these guys are gonna have somebody in one of the rooms, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a security officer type thing. Perception.
No.
Nope. Okay.
All right.
Let's
Basic
see.
tech.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
All right.
Okay,
You get it set up. Congratulations.
We're good.
All right. Then I'm just gonna go ahead, put you guys. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative, and then I'll roll initiative for guys as they come up.
I have
no
no
active encounter.
no active encounter.
Oh, whoops.
also reads no active encounter.
All right, we just take them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Robbie, where
sorry.
are your solo points?
Yeah. Before you roll initiative, you need to allocate solo points because you can put solo points into initiative.
I don't intend to put it in initiative.
Okay.
I'm
Initiative does not
excited.
initiative isn't supposed to explode, so
You know what? I'll put them the same place I always put them. Damage.
Yama's
All right.
decided to tie his shoe.
all right, so Yami, you're actually at an 8.
Okay. Just like, wow. Just like, yeah. I think it, like Yama takes a nap with a -1. That's what happens.
All right. Oh, Resin's actually the fastest one out of the group.
Something went wrong in the installation. He got a face full of the face full of the good
Oh yeah,
stuff.
like -1. Like I've just slowly been like edging over to like one of the cans, and you hear like this puncture, and you see Yama just like hunched over, like. It's been a hot minute.
Let's go. Oh, did everybody buy a mask?
Yes.
I already have one.
I do not require one.
Do you have the? Yeah, I think we put
At
the
your ass, I
the
have
the
robot
cyber
lungs.
lungs, right?
Yeah. So like just like from the Robbie Reserve, just 20 eddies.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got it.
And independent air supply. Yep. Okay.
So he's got an hour. All right.
Yep.
If this fight lasts more than an hour, we have fucked up somewhere.
All
It's
right.
gone terribly, terribly wrong if this goes on for more than an hour.
Let's see. So, I'll make sure you guys at the very least like mark it on your sheets by the time the session's over, but that you have get a gas mask.
Yeah.
Anti-smog breathing apparatus thingy.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
All right. So, Resin is up first. Resin, I think you are still driving right now, right?
Yeah, but I'll be there shortly.
Okay. Well, then I will just go ahead and control you for right now. 1, 2, 3. Opening the door. 4, 5, and you have come across your first enemies. One of them is knocked out.
How many are not knocked out?
It is 2. There are 2 enemies. One is knocked out.
Okay. Then the other I'm going to fire on.
Alrighty.
I wish I had tons or bolts or something quiet, but I do not.
This should be just fine as far as distance goes. 9 meters. You're currently 9 meters just at the inside of the building.
Yeah. Also, for this place, let's be real here. There's probably gunfire like at least a few times a week. Like, yeah, no, the other floors are probably not going to give a shit.
Yeah.
How close are we to the combat zone?
Pretty far away.
Yeah, pretty far away actually.
Okay, so maybe not that much, honestly. Sure, gangsters live here, but they probably don't bring back that much murder.
There is basic security in this place. I think, is what you should expect. Okay. Alright, so that was- I'm gonna say you're probably gonna want to get a little closer so that you're in optimal range before you shoot.
Is 9 meters not in my optimal range?
No, 6 meters.
Oh, okay.
And there's some like vending machines you can hide behind.
Cool.
All right, fire.
Ah!
That is a hit.
That is definitely it.
8 of the damages. These guys don't have extremely good armor. I believe you're still using armor-piercing rounds, aren't you?
Correct. So did I.
How many of these do you have left? You have about 1 more magazine left of these, by the way.
I need to buy more. Okay.
Expensive ammo.
Yep,
Yes.
it's 100 eddies per 10.
Yeah, and I started off with a lot.
We have been on a lot of shooting.
Yep.
We have.
Nope, not that much. He takes 4 damage. He is not down to 4 damage.
Nope. Definitely that second thing he said.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, hits again. Uh, 10 damage, and his armor is pretty much completely ablated. He takes 8 of that, and is now under half. All right, that was Resin. Robbie, you're up.
I'm muting because I'm about to do switch over.
All right.
Do me a favor and just move me.
What is it? Movement is
Status.
6. Alright, so you can move 12 spaces. 1 see the enemies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gets right up to it.
Hey.
Hi, buddy.
Save
Look, hi, buddy. You've made poor life decisions.
That reminds me of when I placed the clip from the last time I actually shot this gun. Yeah. That I've reloaded that. I'm going to use my hands and feet. I'm worried about. This is a
Oh.
trend I do not trust.
All right. Well, let's see if his evasion holds up. Let's see if he is as quick as the guys in the drain pipe. We'll see.
Or that poor hero only extended his own suffering.
This one is not nearly so heroic.
Golden nitrous.
Oh
Well,
my
he
God.
doesn't have any armor to ablate anyway. So Robbie, you put his head through the wall. And he is now in death grips. The guy next to him is currently loopy and singing show tunes.
Ah, it's one of those.
Yeah, okay, I'll shoot him. His brain is currently filled with nitrous oxide, but I'm going to put a different helmet.
You're going to introduce lead.
Like, does Robbie even really need to, like, aim? Could he just, like, put the
Yeah,
gun
no,
right up?
so what it is the range chart accounts for just natural movement of a person.
I was talking about, like, couldn't Robbie just put the gun right up to this guy's temple?
I mean, it still accounts for that.
Oh, I could have oughta.
Well, you hit. Go, roll damage.
A murder charge.
Ink splatter charge.
Okay. Your solo points. You said you were for damages, right? Okay, so add
that
however much to
would be
that.
4.
4 points. Is it 4 damage or is it 1 point for 2?
No, it's 1 for 1 on
1 for 1.
for 2 on accuracy.
Okay. And it's the first time that person is hit for the round, I think. Or no, it's on the first attack that you do.
On the first attack
damage.
of the round, so the first person would have taken an additional 4 damage.
The additional 4 damage, yeah. Okay, so this guy just takes 9. And minus his armor, so he takes 5 damage. And he's like, ah! Well, this is not kosher!
Like, I'm hearing that from outside. But, like,
Alright, Blitz. No, he closed the door.
the door. And leaves Resin and Robbie to the room.
You have introduced Pain, so I am going to introduce him into the initiative.
And I will,
Move him from the initiative.
I think I'm gonna try the warning shot.
You're gonna try and headshot him.
Yeah.
All right, it's a +8 to your roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Takes 20.
at optimal range, you need a 21.
All right, here's the one for 20. Ooh, that's not
You got it.
Okay, I'm in. I'm logging in.
Okay.
You logged in just in time to see Blitz dome a guy.
Yep. So roll your damage, and it's multiplied by 2. Time for the handy dandy critical chart.
So,
Critical injury, head. No hands for this one. You gave him whiplash.
and also probably death. Because it's 38 damage.
Yes, you gave his head whiplashes into the window behind him, and he dies. Good job.
He came into the initiative to leave it. Yep.
That was a risky shot, but that was fun anyway.
I mean, it worked out.
Okay, these, after the gunshots, these initial guys are going to be in the initiative starting next round.
I had more bullets than that.
I have not adjusted your sheet since its creation. So.
Okay, I will fucked around with that.
Yeah. So it shows you have 7 in the in your inventory and 4 more in your gun. 3 more.
Yeah, okay. Oh, somebody has some extra ammo. There was some that I feel coming. I'm not picking up a bad troop. I'll just pick up their ammo.
What kind of gun are you using? Heavy
Heavy
pistol?
pistol.
Okay. So these guys, these 2 right here. Actually, yeah. Yeah, the guy on the left has a very heavy pistol. The guy on the right has a heavy pistol. So you can get some.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get some basic ammo off of him.
Cool.
Absolute worst case, you can drop back and like go through my pockets because I keep I've got a good supply of heavy pistol ammo.
Same.
Yeah.
So Dreamer, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna go into the room now.
Remember, diagonal is 1 move, not. It doesn't take 2. So that was 3.
4. I don't see anybody live in the room right now who needs to die. Can I hold my action?
Your action, yes. You can move and hold your action until the end of the round.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna chill where I am right now and hold my action until like an enemy shows up.
Yeah. Like I said, it's till the end of the round there. So once the round starts again, that held action is
Right. But I have no enemies that I can shoot right now, so I'm just going to be like where I am, and if somebody appears, I will shoot.
Okay. Let's see. This booster ganger is in Death Rooms. Let's. He survives.
I think you shot that guy.
He gets up to do things. Would you like to shoot him?
Yes.
All right. As long as you hit, then I will put a critical injury on him, and we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
All right then. Broken leg. I don't think that does anything for his death row stuff. Nope, it's just movement.
Yeah, he gets up and it's just like, no.
He makes a weak attempt to swing at Robbie.
All right. I laugh now, but I've been critting too much, so.
That's actually another -4, so 13 total. Put another -5 on. So he rolled a -4.
Sure, I should leave you guys alone. I have to feel pretty bad for it. I think Robbie just stands there.
Let's.
No, you take a step back, and then the second one, and then he swings with his other arm, but he didn't like go anywhere.
Actually, even if you maxed out your a fumble, you still would have dodged. Because the worst that you could have done is a 4.
Robbie takes a single back step away from the first spin, and then just is immobile while the other like swoops where he was.
Kind of just pause with his other arm a little bit.
All right, Yama, you're up.
All right, move 5.
Makes all the sense in the world.
He had a bad leg.
Yeah, but he had a bad head.
leg and a brain.
Like, he got up and went for Robbie, just like, in the process, just as he crossed the room, like, Hassan just went no, and just threw out his kneecap. Like, mostly Hassan's just kind of impressed that he kept walking. He's blaming it on the drugs.
Alright. Yama, there are no well, there is this guy that you can continue to hit if you want. I don't know if your movement. Yeah, your movement will get you up to that guy if you want to continue to hit him. Because you're at the end of the round, so holding an action wouldn't really do much for you.
Want to dice him?
Obi, if you're saying anything, you're not.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to pull it down. I'm just thumb whipping.
Okay, roll to hit, and then we'll see what happens on the crit. Oh, he does get to evade since you're doing technically a melee attack.
It could happen.
So far, plan gas the Nazis is doing pretty well.
You still hit. All right, so that first hit, let's see what happens. For an object.
Oh yeah, I don't need to roll damage. What am I doing?
Yeah, you don't roll damage yet. So did you roll twice already for attack?
13 and 22. Yeah.
Let's see if he somehow dodges the other one. Nope. All right.
I believe that.
Stack up the crits and see how many crits you can get before he actually dies. Lord Muscles.
Before he is finally embraced by the sweet release of death, they're just torturing this man.
You know what's funny? None of these increases death save like multiplier.
Oh, he's just getting ripped to shit.
He is literally the why are we here? Just to suffer me. That's his life.
Yup. All right, that's the end of the round. Resin, your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're right here.
Yeah.
Like we have no actual threats nearby. We have what's left of a person that's about to die in our vicinity, but you know.
Cool. Then I'm going to go search the downed booster gangers for ammo, just in case.
All right, that'll take an action. You get, let's see, minus what's in his weapon. You get 24 basic ammo from your gun.
Cool.
It's gonna be pretty good for this fight.
Works for me. That works.
Like meanwhile, I'm just Hassan's just looking at this guy, like just lay down, dude. Like just let the nice air overtake you. You don't need to keep doing this.
Guess that's one good thing. I don't feel too much.
That's why he can keep going.
Like, but yeah, this is what Hassan's saying to the gas mask. Just lie down, buddy. Just lie down. You don't want to keep doing this.
Yama looks over confused, thinking that last one was directed at him.
No, not you, Yama. I'm talking about the bear to the life.
Alright, is that all you're gonna do? You still got a bit of move left. You only move like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters. And you have a total of double what your move is. You can move a total of 10 meters.
I'm gonna peek my nose around this corner, see what I can see. Okay.
I
I'm
think
just
it's
gonna peek and see if any of them are down. Are these two down?
Nope.
Okay. I retreat.
And I assume you kind of like motion to everybody like there's two more around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. And speaking of people around the corner, movement is. Alright, this guy's gonna take a shot at Yama because he's the first one he sees.
Understandable.
Let me check distance here real quick. I think he's just outside. No, he's just inside. That's a hit. You don't have really quite stick, right?
That is correct.
Alright, that is a hit.
And you're counting in whatever penalties for gas.
Oh, forgot to add that in there, actually, yeah. So he's actually at -2, so that's a miss.
Yay.
So like briefly the durability of Yama's like armor flashes before his eyes as he like enters once again like the hell of having to buy some damn more, and then he realizes that the guy's aim is kind of wobbled and he just shot the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hits like right next to you, like right here. He hits this little like machine that's right here. All right, Robbie, you're up.
Should have been to close the distance.
Okay.
5.
You only need 6, but yeah. Because remember, diagonal is still only 1.
Okay. Alright, so that's 6 of money. See if I can't form a on-the-spot spinectomy.
All right.
This man's got way too many organs.
All right.
He
He
does.
is going to evade. Oh, no. It's concentration evasion. He needs to concentrate really hard on evading.
Well, you know, he's bracing himself for the inevitable.
All right, so that's a hit. 16 minus 4, so minus 12. Oh, wait, sorry. No, minus. So 14. 14.
Well, plus 4. That's 20 basically.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, solo.
Because Robbie is designed for killing.
Yes. All right, then.
He is designed for police force.
Okay. So 20. It's 20 total damage
Yep.
minus 2.
So 18 right to the spine.
He is still up with 2 hit points.
Let's
Give it a minute.
let's medical condition.
All right.
Healing it now.
Congratulations, he's cured.
No,
Oh.
ribs. They're ribs.
That's true. It's fine.
Yeah. No, Robbie did go through the spine. Through the guy's chest.
All right. So that's that. He is now in death rows. So you just So you just run out, punch a guy twice, and run back behind the thing.
I mean, yeah, but he made that guy explode.
All right. Blitz, you're
Like
up.
like his friend probably isn't sure whether or not that was real or the like whatever the fuck in the air.
Oh, there's some guys way down the hall. Oh,
That's good for you with your long range gun.
yeah. Well, I've got my pistol out. But,
Yeah, so the guy that's like closest to you is the one that Robbie just collapsed his lungs on.
okay.
Next closest guy is this one at 14 meters, which I think you still have some. Like, you only have, like,
Probably
meters
should
there.
just swap out some longer range. Give
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna swap weapons.
All right, so swapping weapons and getting cover.
Yep.
All right. This guy's turn at the end of the hall. Like, what the hell? Gunshots and all the other stuff happening. And he is going to pretty much move his full distance. 16 meters.
Nice.
Ooh, 8,
That was basically a double.
Oh.
Oh,
He was using up all of his actions.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much else for him to do, so.
As he walks into this fucking kill box.
Actually, no, he doesn't. He doesn't do that. He is actually
By all means.
going to
Just take a shot from long range because it's better than getting shot from close.
There's nobody to shoot.
He can't see anybody.
He is moving into this far room. Right. Dead Springtime Hitler Dreamer.
Cool. Well, I need to get my bearings. Okay, that guy's dying.
Mm-hmm.
5, 6, 7.
That diagonal you can just do as one, so.
Okay, so. 7. What is my distance?
12 meters.
12.
I believe that puts you at a 15 to hit.
Alright, I moved 7. And I can move 12. I think I can move forward a bit.
5 more
still
meters.
get back. Yeah, I can move back 5, so 1, 2, just to get the... Okay.
10 meters still puts you, I believe, still puts you in that same range.
You know what? Then I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That's like, fuck it. Here, I'll let you jump from here. 15 whatever.
Actually, let me pull up the freaking thing real quick so that make sure I am in the correct. Range combat beats. Again, that is auto fire. Regular one.
Okay, let's get a pistol. 13 to 25.
I was 13 to 20, 13 to 25. He's currently at 12 meters.
That'll be 15.
And so with 10 meters still be 15?
Yes.
I believe it's
7 to 12.
yeah, 7 to 12 meters.
Well, I missed him with that shot. I'll shoot him again. That'll do.
All right, roll that damage.
Use that. I've still got 5. I've still got 5 left.
Roll the second damage because he's still up.
Oh. I mean, I shot him twice and hit him once.
Oh, you missed the first one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna spend three luck.
Okay,
No.
okay.
But
According to the floor plan, what's up here on the hallway to the above? Get off the roof.
Over here? Like, laundry units and a bunch of other stuff. It's kind of a dead end. And these are elevators right here.
There might be one guy.
But there's definitely, possibly somebody's spare change in their jeans they forgot about. So we're raiding it.
I'll use the last of my movement to get behind somebody.
All right, Death Row Booster Ganger. Let's see if he's still on his. Let's see if he's still up.
Is it the new one or the heroic?
Is he
Okay.
still here to keep suffering?
He's no longer suffering.
Good. He's getting a little morbid.
Has come to an end.
You
He's
know,
getting a little morbid at this point. It's just like he kept stacking crits on this basically a corpse.
yeah. All right, this guy's going to move this way. 2, 3, 4. Gonna open this door here and run in. All right. Next is this guy over here. to run across the hallway here. Open the door and run it. Yama, you're up.
It's a dying person and a bunch of cowards who have fled in the room.
Quick stop, Yama.
I definitely heard all of that. I don't think I saw much of it. I'm gonna just get around the corner here.
Yeah, so you can see this door right here is open.
All right. Let's see here. I've got. Let me see how far away that is.
So you started right here, so you went 4 meters, and then it's another 6 meters to get inside, if you wanted to go inside.
I am gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh, of course I can put it.
Click on your guy, and then you can move.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder why he's not moving while I have the rulers. It's just so strange.
I've done this.
Inside is right there. And he's waiting for you right there, and he swings at you.
A man after my own dirty, dirty heart.
Alright, roll the evasion, because it is a melee attack. Oh no.
Yeah, nothing you can do about. Yep. Yeah, that's bat. I get the bonk.
Nothing your day.
Alright, half.
Wait.
It was close. He almost did. Alright, so half armor is 5, so you take 6 damage.
And subbed. Played by 1. And I will shotgun him.
Oh no, he gets a second attack. He's got a second
Does
attack.
he now? How rude.
Probably not gonna hit on this one though. Unless you know.
I mean, all things considered, he really shouldn't hit on the last one, but you know.
Yeah, that last one, even with their gas penalties, a 5.
All I had to do was get a 3.
Yeah.
You know. You were surprised. That's all it was.
Yeah, you got lucky. You got lucky. See if he's feeling.
Alright, yep, you missed. Alright, go ahead and you may go ahead and slug him. Yep, that's hit. No crits. But yeah, no. That is definitely going to put him down there. Yeah, so you just kind of so you hit him and you just like into the wall there.
Yeah, he took 15 from me and then 16 from Yama.
Yeah, no, he had 9 points left with 3 on.
So he's splattered all over the room.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an ROF1 weapon, so that's my turn.
Yep.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna close this door behind me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close this door behind me.
There, the door's closed.
I don't want to rotate this thing.
Shift in direction. You may also use the middle mouse thing for a more finer rotation.
That's fine. I'm basically hovering right by Robbie's shoulder.
All right. And Resin, top of the round.
Okay. So I can see this booster ganger.
You can see what you can see.
And that guy's dying.
Yeah, he is dying.
Dying. Okay.
Oh no, never mind. He's oh no, I just didn't update his hit points. There we go. Now he's at 0.
Oh, that's Dreamer right there. Okay.
Please do not shoot me.
Yeah, Dreamer, Robbie, and Blitz are all basically occupying the same space right there.
Okay.
Because of my fabulous coat. By the way, this wall, my miniature is pointing a gun for it. We have the plans for this wall. If I were to Kool-Aid my man through and Kool-Aid man my way through that wall, I'd be entering a bathroom or something?
It looks to be a small kitchen of some sort. No, it is a bathroom. It is indeed a bathroom.
Right, excellent. How difficult would it be to express my love for a dehydrated flavor powder?
To go through this wall, you're looking at a DV-17. But Resin, what are you doing? Because it is your turn.
Well, there are 2 knuckleheads down here, right?
Yeah, they are currently, doing the can together.
So they're not paying attention. Okay.
Sing about, the fireworks have started.
My move is only 6, right?
Your move is 5, so you can move a total of 10 meters.
And how many?
That's 10 squares. You move 10 squares.
Oh, 6.
Then diagonal is 1 square.
10. Never mind.
You open the door and see Yama.
Yep, you
Oh,
open the door.
Yama's in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You see like Yama standing standing here, of course, like.
Okay. Or wait, are all these dead or doing the can?
These 2 that you see right here kind of just slumped over the table. These 2 are alert.
Okay. I can't do anything else because I moved, so I'm just gonna sit here.
Hey,
Oh, you only moved.
yeah,
You didn't double move, so you can still.
Yeah, you didn't double move for like 20 meters, for like 20 squares, so you can shoot those guys.
Oh, okay, then I will shoot this one.
This guy right here is in a dying state.
Oh, then I
These
will
two were. It's gonna be
I'll-
DV-15 for
I
these
wanna
2.
go- I want to go for the alert one. Yeah.
Well, it's hard to tell which ones are which.
These 2 right here that are both at the same distance are the alert ones.
Okay,
There's a little Scully on the other ones.
Yeah.
then I will shoot for the one.
You can
on
pick
the
one.
left.
Yeah, just pick one and they're both the same.
So I'll shoot this one.
That seems pretty good.
Yep.
Ow.
That's a pretty good hit.
Yeah, no, that's gonna hurt.
And armor piercing, and they take 10. That'll hit again.
Great.
Yeah. Takes 4.
I mean, on the other hand, it is aesthetically pleasing to get 1, 2, 3.
This is true.
Alright, so that was
Mechanically,
you.
it's not great, but it's nice to look
Death Row Booster Ganger.
Will we have another hero?
Nope. No more heroes. Robbie! Would you like to Kool-Aid your mans through the wall now?
Oh yeah. Hey, Kool-Aid.
Alright, it's an athletics check. DB 17.
It's a little bit hard for me to fuck up.
You didn't fuck it up.
I think I have to move you through it.
Like there's just a wall now that we can go through.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The only regret was that there wasn't somebody in here. So how much am I moving?
1.
Question is, did it take his action?
No, he literally just, well, actually, I'm gonna say it took 3 because he had to get some of a running start.
Yeah, but Robin still has an action just like going through the wall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. For these guys, this guy right here is moving. Or this guy right here is basically calmed down. The other 2 are raring to go.
Not for long. The nitrous failed to do. Deprive them of their brains of oxygen one way.
Evasion.
They're slow ass, drunk on gas.
Oh, looks like we got a hero,
wait.
boys.
Question: is the penalty in there?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only a +5, so that's not.
2 luck to overcome his heroism.
Booster Ganger skills seem like they vary somewhere between 6 and 8.
Yeah, with the exception of their attacks.
Yeah.
Like this guy thought he could duck out the way. He thought, but then your pistol something weird.
All right. Nope, nothing. He is 1 point above the natural penalties. Not anymore.
See if the hand god is the hand god.
The hand god. Let's see if he is ready for a sacrifice. No.
Damn, the ribs again.
Still going for
You
the
know-
spine.
Apparently, you did the wrong prayer ritual this time, and it is the rib god.
I did speak prophecy. I did insist that I would be depriving his brain of oxygen one way or another. And in this case, it would seem to be by means of collapsed lungs. So actually, yeah. Anyway, so that was the first damage was 18. The next damage was
Yeah, no, he I'm just gonna say that you punked out his chest right there. There's no death saves on that. You basically like punched into his like rib cage and broke like
Fist
the broken rib.
The indentation of my fist is seen coming out of his back.
Yep. And the broken rib basically just went right through his lung into his heart. He's just dead.
After a certain point, after you suffer so much catastrophic damage, it's just like, nah.
Yeah, no, like you literally did over his natural amount of hit points in that one shot. You would have one shot him with that shot.
Thus ended Nazi number whatever fuck.
Then I turn ominously to his the other
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna get a concentration check and see if he just pisses himself. Oh. No, it's more the thing of is he going to try and get some? He does not, in fact, want any of your shit. In fact, if he could, he would like negative amount of your shit.
Is he perhaps considering?
He would like to sell your shit back to you. He does not want it. No free samples or anything.
Is he in fact? Would he in fact like to leave the store now?
He would actually. He would in fact like to leave the store. Robbie, how much move you got left? You've done both.
6,
Never mind.
actually.
You've done both your hits. Never mind.
So like, is he gonna like throw down his gun and just go like, I surrender?
Your weapons.
Blitz, your turn. There's a big hole in the wall right there.
Well, I will look in the hole in the wall.
You heard Robbie go, please surrender.
I did, like I said, I didn't look in the walls. You need to move my token over there. Okay. Do I have a line of sight on? I do have a line of sight.
Yeah, he's loopy though. You got one dead guy, one loopy guy. Actually, there's a better one. There. That's a better one.
Robbie, you got that room?
Room is largely secure.
I like.
Now they move back out. Back in the hallway.
Yeah. Okay. Give me. I can't do it.
Yeah, like you come out, like Hassan will just ask, "You good in there?"
Says he is.
Yeah, I trust Robbie.
Excellent. Yeah.
Is everybody in the hall?
It does not explode. Alright. Anyway.
Good. I just want to take a moment to really emphasize the amount of sheer terror these guys have been feeling. They were hearing very loud gunfire. They noticed their friend in the corner moving his toes. And then a scary, fabulous just robot man exits their bathroom.
Guy is very in the hall.
And then like the mirror in the bathroom exploded, resolving into a man's who almost literally pulverized the nearest friend, and has now refocused his horror movie monster attentions.
The guy at the very end of the hall, 60 meters from me.
And as if to make it
He's
more
essentially
offensive,
he's actually supposed to be
He's
like
also
right
got a
on
gun.
the inside of the door. So
So I can't really see him.
yeah.
And everybody else in the hall is loopy.
Or dead.
Dead. Alright, I will shoot the guy at, he's exactly at 50 meters. That's unfortunate for him.
Loopy guy.
Okay, yeah, the guy in the middle of the hall at 50 meters. I got light.
All right.
Let me switch that flat curtain. So
Yeah. He's saying he forgot to do it. Just mechanically.
it takes some clicks.
Yep.
click back.
Yeah. Well, that's convenient.
All right. Yeah. No. That totally misses. You don't hit at all. All your shots go
Damn.
wide.
Damn. I didn't know a special zone was like that. You didn't know about the secret wormhole that your bullet's traveling through, so it's actually 400 yards away, 402 yards away.
He can enjoy
Yeah. He's not having fun. He's like, what the fuck?
And then I will, I guess take it off. I will step back. I will leave room for us all to finish going. I'm done.
These guys will come in at the end of the round. And Dreamer, you're up.
Cool. I'm going into the room with Robbie. You said there were still some people up.
That's largely secure, which means there are still living things.
Yeah, we can fix that. Hey, I seem to have some available targets. This guy is well within optimal
That
range.
guy, so you have two you're pointing at. Appears to be like his crotch is damp. He does not appear to have the will to fight. The other is semi-conscious.
You know what? All right. Shooting a man who's pissing himself is still okay.
But I mean,
Heels are nuts.
there's no PR department here. You can do whatever you want.
You know what? Yeah, let's mix that piss with blood.
I mean, we need to end like all of these guys.
So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is cold shot pants.
I was gonna zip tie him. Like
Oh.
offer him the chance to like be zipped
You know what?
Or I was gonna strangle the other guy. But if you can just shoot him like the guy who's like semi-conscious.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, if you're gonna zip tie the other guy, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the other one.
This guy or the
Fifth, guy on the left. Pissing guy will be left to right.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yep. I was gonna say you should. I was gonna ask if you wanted to do like a called shot or whatever.
You know what? Sure. Why not? The second attack. Call shot. What? Just like I'm well within range, so it's like what? 21 to hit?
Yeah. So click it. Click the. Oh, there should have been a called shot. Oh, it's on the it's on the damage. It's on the damage one. But yeah, just put -8 in your modifiers. Nope.
Ah, well. Like, hit him, then I thought, did I get fancy? Nah, I can't.
All right. Well, you did 10 damage to this guy, which actually is going to put him in the. Okay. He is no longer just the loopy guy that he was. Funny how pain and adrenaline does that to you.
Yeah, no, he's just disoriented and bleeding.
This guy. Oh, Death Rose.
Guy over with me.
Nope. He did. All right. Okay. He is this guy's doing this stuff over here. He's doing that. Trying to get his friends up and at him. All right, the guy that you just shot is going to come to his senses a bit.
Well, we've got a number of penalties that come back close range. So. No, that'll do it.
All right.
Shielding 10 of that and 6 does not get through my arm.
All right.
I have no more shields, but I also did not take any damage.
Okay, and Yama.
Resident
You are-
guy on the left.
You are in what might be called a target-rich environment.
Resident hit the person on my on the left. And it
Yes,
Yeah.
it was this guy.
Yeah, I shot him last.
This is the guy that was shot.
all right, let's double that up.
All right, are you shotgunning?
Yes, sir.
All right. Roll that beautiful Bane footage. It is indeed rolled.
Is he doing the shotgun spread?
I
these are-
do not
these are-
have those because that ammo is expensive.
Yeah, these are slugs.
And also, this does more damage. On the individual target.
Yup.
Okay, he had no armor, but he takes all of that. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say, with as much damage as that did, he's just, yeah, no. There's no death save for that guy. He's just gone.
Death is the save. He does not have to persist.
Save Biden has in fact saved him.
Yes, because like they don't need to they don't need to like stick around in this fight where they're drugged up and confused.
Right, and that was the end of that round. Starting round 3, we're going to be adding some a few more people to the initiative here. Yep. So 4. That's a 16.
This
and that is
just
a 1.
The duality of man.
Update.
One of them is amazing, and the other is not. Like one of these guys is on the ball, and somebody else just fumbles hard.
Alright, these guys all pile out of the back room here. And they all have shields in them.
Oh, these are obviously the elites.
They make sure to get the weirdo when the cops.
Alright. And then you kind of just hear, "You motherfuckers!"
He's got a fucking chipmunk voice.
No wonder he started a gang of Nazis. This was. Yep. That was it. It was overcompensation or.
That's amazing.
And
that Wait, that's a claptrap voice.
So it was also modulated. You definitely Dreamer, you definitely recognize a voice modulator when you hear it.
Yeah, but like, but Hassan's also kind of left wondering, like, why would you modulate it to sound like that?
That was actually just kind of voice changer stuff, but yeah.
No, this is funnier. I like this.
I kind of like the idea that he wanted like something deep and cool sounding. Like the vendor who sold it to me.
But yeah, he also didn't think he would have to like pay the vendor properly, so they just quietly screwed up his settings, and he has never been able to fix it.
Who's got eyes on him?
Currently, nobody. I'm pretty sure.
Resin's the only one in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
But I'm actually gonna pause the fight right there because it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
It is 11 o'clock.
yeah, we can go to part 2 of this. Like, our characters aren't gonna move. We know where we are.